Hi, it's Tracy from Hall of Fame Moms, and I'm going to show you some things that I got for this upcoming homeschool year. So some of these things came from, some of these were bought new, others were bought, most of it was bought used at our local Goodwill outlet store, which weighs a lot of things by weight, or charges by weight versus, a regular price. Like books are, I think, 25 cents each, and then different things, it's by a certain weight. So let me show you real quick what I got from there. Okay, I found this mini binder with some dividers and a pocket. It looks like it hasn't been used, so I thought that would be good. I found a package of regular sized dividers. I found a whole bunch of these jeweled CD cases, which are great because I have a bunch of CDs that don't have cases. Maybe the cases have been broken, or maybe they came in cardboard sleeves. So I picked out a bunch of them. I checked them first. I went through every one of them, and then I washed. Used I think like a Lysol wipe on them. So there's those, and actually I don't know if those were even used. Then I found a vinyl tablecloth, and while it looks like it's not been used, I'm thinking that I might save this for when we do our STEM and STEAM. That's acronyms, by the way, for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So the STEAM is with the A for art. So when we do our club this year, every year, well, this will be our third year that I host a homeschool club in my home. It was first a Lego club. Last year it was Minecraft. This year it's going to be STEM and STEAM activities. So this will be a nice tablecloth for those activities that will be messy. Okay, so then the books that I found that I picked out was this. I remember reading about this book years ago. So I got that. I found a big Mad Libs book. Those are great. I've used these as part of my English curriculum. So I got that. Then I found this Discovery travel book, Dinosaur Digs, we can possibly use. I found a Civil War Paper Soldiers book. I thought this would be nice for some kind of like a history project for a Civil War study. And speaking of that, if you look at my video that I posted just earlier today, actually, it's of a war reenactment event that was happening this weekend that I took the boys to, and then my one son wanted to go back, so my husband took him today. And I had just published a post about that on my 1000thingsohio.com blog, and of course a video on YouTube, so you can check that out. So this is a good thing to go with that. Native Americans. I found this book. I've had a desire to do a study with the boys on the Indians, and I have a map that lays out the United States areas for that the different Indian tribes lived on, and this will be nice to go with that. And another book that I have. So Native Americans, and then I found this. This looks like it's put out by the BBC. This is called the Nile. Look at that, how thick and heavy. So for a study of, I assume this would be Egypt, out in Africa, this would be a nice book to have. Okay, so what a great deal. Like I said, I think they were $1 each. if I'm not mistaken. That was at our local Goodwill outlet, not to be confused with the regular Goodwill stores. Maybe I'll talk more about that later. Okay, so then it was VBS week, and I was busy running kids to and from VBS, running lunch to my son who was helping out, getting up early in the morning because my niece was getting dropped off around 6 in the morning, and she was going to go, and then I was bringing kids home with me, so it's been a busy week for me. I got a chance, to do some shopping by myself, which was at the Goodwill outlet, and then another day, I had some time. Actually, I can't remember if this was VBS week I did this or the week before. I don't know. But anyways, I had a chance recently to stop by the Books A Million store, and this is these are some books I want to show you real quick. So these, there's a, I guess they're all by the same company. It looks like they are anyways. Arcturus. Anyways, there's a bunch of like old books, classics put out, I'm guessing by the same company, and there was a few that I wanted to check out. Now they had stuff like, Moby Dick and Alice in Wonderland. I didn't want those. This is The Art of War by Sun Tzu. I really don't know anything about him other than what I've read, but this book, it says that since its translation from the Chinese, its readers have included prominent statesmen and generals from Napoleon to MacArthur, and so on. So I started reading that one, and then there's The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli or something like that. And again, this says subsequent political leaders across the globe, including Oliver Cromwell, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Joseph Stalin, scrutinized The Prince and used its ideas in their own governments. So I thought that would be a good one to check out. And the Communist Manifesto. I think we are Christians, but I definitely believe in at least being aware of what people on the other side think. So this is the Communist Manifesto. We are not communist, of course, but anyway, so that's another book for me to read, and I can decide if I want my sons to read these in high school or not. But they were only about $5 or $6 a piece. Then I found these 3 books, and I really like the idea of creating my own curriculum out of things rather than buying whole curriculums. Now I do that too. I buy, pre-made curriculum, like from Master Books and maybe some other places, but anyways, I found these books, and I thought this would be a good thing to work around. 50 Strategies That Changed History. So, and then 50 Leaders Who Changed History. And Flashpoints in Science. And each of these books, I think, was just about $13, and they're hardback. I think that they'll be a nice addition to our homeschool curriculum and library. And that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, and just a reminder that I am planning to do a week by week video series sharing about our homeschooling life this 2017-2018 homeschool year. So if you'd like to follow along, be sure to subscribe to my channel for that, and be sure to check out the past videos I've done on homeschooling and some of our trip reviews. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.